welcome here at Navigados and at this AI healthcare event. I'm Alan Giver. I'm the founder of Legal. We're a private AI company that focuses on delivering business value to customers in specific industries like the healthcare, and with a strong focus on privacy and security. So that's where we go to our motto: AI on your terms. That's the signature where we deliver our services on. I'm going to keep it short for us in this introduction for Nebul to give it much time for our use cases. I think those are most telling about what you can do with the technology. I'm going to start with a small introduction about what we do. So AI beyond the hive, we think AI is a real value delivery tool that gives customers the chance to build lasting business value, more than we see today, right? It starts basically with capitalizing on corporate data, enhancing your workforce, and then moving towards autonomous business operation. That's where the real value is. So there are companies that already made the transition and see the end effect or the end goal, and others wait until solutions pop up and are able to consume. So eager to define the market, we'll let the AI builders today, the AI adapters, and the AI consumers. So lots of folks still on AI builders, right? That's where all the big GPU farms come from. But we're going to see a transition towards more like integration into business applications and use cases. And on the other hand, we will see more consumption on the business side of things. So if you look at AI, we have a very easy overview. We created a very easy overview, we think, that helps you get to put the stuff we do into perspective. So AI is basically a new front end for your data. So what AI does differently than the applications we use today, it's that it has a human interface, right? It can talk to your data, and it can do so in a very human way. The other thing is that it will provide you new forms of capabilities to sift through the data and get new outcomes. We will see a move from what we do today to the agents, and the agent will be much more focused on specific tasks and specific autonomous workflows. And those tasks and autonomous workflows will enable your business to run business processes on themselves autonomously. What we also will see is that those tools or agents will start talking to each other and reason, as in what is the best solution and what's the best way moving forward, and therefore become like a digital copy of your current workforce. For those models to run, for these agents to run, we use models, and I think that we're at the point that open source models basically surpass performance of closed source models, right? For everything you can think of, there's more model available, which is in its basis already very good, and you can use those models to fine-tune it to a specific industry need. So you go from the open source foundational models to there's industry-specific models, for instance, for healthcare or for legal or for HR or whatever tasks you want that agent to do. And in the end, we have custom models. The custom models are more on your focus on your own business. So what differentiates your business today should also differentiate your business tomorrow, right? We all use the same models and the same AI, and we will blend in and become a shade of gray. So if we want to keep the color, we must make sure that AI grasps what makes us different as a business today, so it will also differentiate us tomorrow. So models are very important, and also the capability of being able to fine-tune and train those models to your specific needs. And in the end, way important, most important, I think. We all know, we've all used ChatGPT. It's very certain about its answers, even though it's completely incorrect. Those forms of hallucination and accuracy, that's still a major problem in many solutions. But data access or retriever augmented generation is basically the way forward in that perspective. We see that we can greatly enhance the performance of AIs, we greatly enhance the accuracy of the models if we use if we give the AI access to company data. That company data is not basically very sensitive. Most of the time, sometimes encompasses patient information, like in healthcare. Bit problematic. And on the other hand, we will like to connect the data to outside data, or world data as we call it. Data coming from the internet and from specific data banks to enrich the AI. Connecting that data is basically where a lot of companies trouble starts. Connecting data holds up a heap of problems in terms of privacy compliance. So what we say in our company is public AI is great for doing some testing, learning, experimentation. But if you really want to connect AI to your sensitive data, through your legally protected data, you need to have a privacy approach. So, after 2 years working in the AI realm, onboarding customers onto our platform, what do we see as the biggest challenges? For us, it's what we see as the customer's biggest challenge is their fear of losing ID, access to data, control to data, right? If you give your data away to a public cloud or public AI, once you've given it, you can't take it back. It's in the model. The model can learn from it, put it inside their model, and then there's no way for you to take it back. The second one is compliance pressure. So we're in the EU. Every country has its own rules. But you see is those rules getting stronger, not lighter. We have GDPR, we have the AI Act, we have NIS2, and we have a lot of other stuff coming where basically legislation demands transparency and the AI, which is pretty hard to do, right? So you need to be prepared for that. Another one that has become more in the news, I would say, the last 2 weeks, portability and ownership. What if we put all that stuff in an American cloud or in an American AI solution? Who owns the IP and who owns the data in the end? And how can we make solutions that are affordable and can move from one location to the other? And last but not least, what you also see is lots of companies have great ideas, but they don't know how to get started. So how do we get out of the gates quickly, build AI applications that are able to scale and go into production as they become successful? So what have we built in the last 3 years? We're 3 years on the road with a team that has 25 years experience in high performance computing or machine learning. But what have we built in the last 3 years? That's a stack where we basically provide the whole of 3 layers of AI. We go from the software layers, the assistant, the agents, the search, I just explained, to the models on the top. We add a cloud beneath it infrastructure that's based on mostly on NVIDIA GPU technology and a open source software stack. And in the bottom, we have the compute, storage, and network that you would expect in a solution like this. And the whole stack gives you end-to-end control over your data and IP. So that's basically the foundation of our of what we built. So to summarize, how do we help our customers? Um, we're very industry specific. We do it open source. We have the full stack end to end. We're very focused on privacy, security, and European compliance. And we have basically the expertise on all these levels of technology that is just mentioned, right? From the private AI to the middle stack and the DevOps and to the infrastructure. And having those three in one team makes it easy for us to have the conversations on different levels with our customers. So with that, that's the introduction. So I hope it puts what we do a little bit into perspective. We now have a couple of our customers having a story here from the med sector, explaining what they've done. Sometimes with us, sometimes without us, right? So, but it gives you we want to provide the opportunity to see what AI can do today, and if there's anything we can help in that perspective, then we're glad to do so. So.